joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dillon Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dillon Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dillon does.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Off the inbound. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Down low. Tipped. Adebayo with a steal. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Vassell outside. Clock at 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's McCollum. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. Outside Richardson. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
McCollum draws the double. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. They now take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Shots good by McCollum. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Vassell. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Pass to Adebayo. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. 9 points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Hachimura. To the right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. Outside, SGA. Vassell outside. Hartenstein a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Richardson. Pass to McCollum. To the inside. Adebayo. Vassell with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Right side Barnes. Now SGA. The 3, Vassell. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Potemski. Off target from outside. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion. Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And finished off by Adebayo.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Outside Oubre. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way.
The away team, 16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's McCollum. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, we know CJ's got a good shot, but he is at his best going to the rim.
Pass to SGA. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Here's McDaniels. And he misses the fast break layup. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bagley. Now here's Vassell. Outside, SGA. McCollum with a steal. McDaniels a screen. From 6 feet away. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. This one for 3. McCollum pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Peyton. Pass to Brooks. Now Adebayo. Offline with a baseline jumper.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Up top, Hartenstein. On the wing, Hachimura. Oh, Brooks with the steal. McCollum outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 7.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. They get back on track. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
1:35 left in the first half. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Vassell. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Back to Adebayo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Vassell outside. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Vassell's got 6.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the court, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Left side Adebayo. Fader on the way. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guy. Here's McCollum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Barnes, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Pass to McDaniels. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. It's Bagley, high post. Still without a bucket. He's got a clear path. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Devin Vassell.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Right side, SGA to the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Inside, Adebayo. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
6 to shoot. McCollum outside. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Bagley for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hey, he kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Brooks outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Good job by Brooks. Getting a close-in look and capitalizing.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's McCollum. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Vassell's got 9.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
For the tie. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Here's Adebayo. Back to McCollum. Brooks the screen. The 3-ball. And C.J. McCollum with the 3. 18 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Vassell outside. Drills it from deep. Vassell's got 9 points now in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
56.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Jackson. McCollum outside. Pass to Adebayo. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Free throw's good. Adebayo. SGA with it. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bagley. Back to Vassell. Now Barnes. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Checking in for the
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Over to the left wing. Out to McCollum. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
second team foul.
Here's McCollum. Outside Payton. Just 4 to shoot. And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Look at Shai playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Richardson. Back to McCollum. It's tipped. Launches the 3. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got 25 points.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's SGA. SGA explodes to the rim.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And Adebayo slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So it's the home team now, trailing by 5. Out to Oubre. It's a one-on-one situation. A clear look from McCollum. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And that's now 27 points for C.J. McCollum. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Timeout.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Vassell outside. Down low. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A big triple. Gilgeous Alexander.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Adebayo. 17-footer is in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
McCollum into the lane. Rejected by Barnes. Here's SGA. Now Hartenstein. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. The bucket is good!
Oh, obviously, Gilgeous Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
SGA, and he nails it.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Now Vassell to tie it up. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Adebayo. Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Vassell. Misses the 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Adebayo. Driving inside.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So both teams changing it up here. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oubre. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Knocked away. Trailing by 5. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Adebayo. And so the road team gets the W.
But I live like a rock star running from